Okay, so it's Thursday the 13th of June, and I'm giving a weekly update, a daily update here. So I'm looking at the US stock indices here, and these are the futures. You can see that we're in a downtrend at the moment. Um, I mean, yeah. So let's just flick through these. Energy, okay, energy, crude is being sold off heavily. Nat gas looks like it's going to go back down to new lows again. Heating oil tracks crude oil. As for the metals, you can see gold's gone bid. It's possibly to do with a possible stimulus from Ben Bernanke. Silver, I'm not too sure about. I don't look at that too much. Platinum, um, yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't look at that too much. Copper. Say copper's quite weak, and copper will tend to track something like the materials sector ETF XLB. You'll see that in a moment. Palladium seems quite strong. Seems one of the stronger precious metals. Not sure why this is exactly. Okay, so I don't look at meats, grains, softs. So bonds are in an uptrend. But what I don't like with the bonds is it's been quite a shallow uptrend, and the candles are very small. It's only recently that the range of the candles has picked up. This also may be a sign that we're reaching a top in bonds. Okay, so let's go over to Forex. So go to the daily, and you can see here that's the that okay. So I mean, having a look at the bigger picture, USD strength, um, and you've got euro weakness, Aussie dollar weakness. You've also got yen strength. So I mean, this would suggest that there's been a move to safety recently, which is likely to be as a result of the eurozone crisis. Now let's have a look at this. Now I'm just going to put a little note in here for myself, because I don't really know how useful this is to look at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to freestockcharts.com, and we're going to look at that. Now we're going to look at what's been going on today. We'll look at the SPY ETF, and take it down to an hourly chart, and you can see here is this head and shoulders pattern. I'll just put the circle on this. It's there's the head and shoulders pattern. We need to break this white line. I mean, yeah. So I'm not I can't. Me looking at the markets now, I can't see a lot of opportunities really. What I could possibly do is look at a weak sector such as XLB. But the only problem with doing that is that, I mean, I'm not that certain that we're going to move to the downside. Okay. So, but I mean, generally we're in a downtrend, so my bias is to the downside. If we do pop up, I'll expect us to. I'll be looking at the 50 MA to see what happens there. If we do move down and complete the head and shoulders pattern, then we'll see what happens there to the downside. See if we can find a short there. Okay. And then, as for that, I mean, we'll go on to the Forex calendar here. So tomorrow we've got um, University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment released. And as for any news, well, it's the Eurozone. I mean, I've been looking at the news quite a bit actually, and um, Spanish bond yields are very high. I think they're at Euro era highs, and Italy's not looking good either. So I'm quite surprised to see the the stock market's holding up, and even the euro holding up. Okay, so I think I'll leave it at that for now. That's the first video, so it's not very well organised, and I probably haven't um, spoken out my ideas that well. But I've got a video down there, so that's the main thing. Okay, that's all for the first video recording.